Dependable herbal home for access house in the lucky herbal clinic for access on as well as constant kuswa. Yeah, they Mpenpensenmu ebro Badwam so or Adom TV multi TVs. Medical that tells me Adom fear that way Sonko Crown Badwam brow so for that's the group no anyone is share on. So they are taking over Badwam Friday morning. So for that's the paper review, super OD and also entertainment and afi adjust so ebenya akwanya atre na adwene inti memory say ya mami big isimu nyina eba so Friday special edition Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so you miss them more I know. Well, good morning Lady Posh or Central Region Cape Coast to be precise. Also a fan of Badwam pa edasi pisana bio Dr. Justus Daikuma, Director of Indigenous Vulture Monitoring Project, University of Cape Coast, and Professor Kumi Treme, Geography Department, UCC, and Sister Mary. Eda Munina Masi, Moso Mojibre, Eshe Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So, one of our potential finest future leaders is a generational thinker. Now, I've always hoped he will maintain in Parliament youthful exuberance, but focus and a lot of hope and enthusiasm for a negana emebno or sense of direction and a humility is one of his key words. Say meaning for say Mashibijani lawyer Afenyo marking. Good morning, Mpenpensenmu.
Why in Adom? Therefore, we're going abu.
Good.
Now, your phone was a nice introduction. It's ambush him. Enjoy. Maybe I will catch him.
I see.
But Nyame Boyan.
You didn't come or constituency or Patriotic Party.
So me basan and pay your home. Minya yanche obi basic from him.
Oh, that's about Godfathers need your Badwam when was Abba.
You will not professor. A chemistry professor. And your what been there a fancy tutuja. Okay,
so extra large in terms of lower mania crop. Is that correct? Lower mania crop. Lower mania crop. But the last time I came there. Mukwanini na mauza afide mo move into action pa.
Yeah, bibia koso.
And injury time. Injury time. Okay, yes sir. No,
the other time I called me Bekawa, it was terrible. Because the finance minister also on na kwa but nyame ni usiwa obayira.
Sesiare ya. On a maker there when you see ma pocho. Ma me pa chain there. In Flowetry 8 years of NDC. 8 years of NDC. Akabusu mebasa. Na manana wapede wache Ghana for the same. Oh, remember. Oh my, I'm workshop na zo. Nti musu minim za America bia. Me piache there. Yeah, all inclusive discussion. There ehunde manawa area. But there are many places akatum na bromia na manaya there. Okay, amanfa but on yeshi
so they start from somewhere
no matters all ni nya fanto o man I no paying
but my man kwa remember that opportunity oh we go for better service here that's a general introduction Labi na po design conscious boko improve the market na branch ko fi won no
yeah that's right
some of the structures
in fact do hono so ye dey chippings no egu hono.
Okay.
There's some you know small conflict over ownership of the land.
Okay.
And then I say akaho kakra no. But I believe say you be resolve because mini man hin no yon kono no mini na kasa.
All right.
Ana ono actually say asase na wo hono no e wo kru no entino you be koso.
An observation and then a suggestion say local drivers no more so I'm sure how they park.
Yeah, that's right.
So omo park anyhow. Now omo say the NSM fator when the so
well in fact that observation is well taken, you know, and it is something bibia say day in day out omo union so grant omo microphone
yeah, because
how we say omo yes they don't belong They are from floating.
Okay, floating.
For
yeah,
now. They don't care.
Okay.
But I think the deep right, you know, every time they are no two for.
Okay.
No two for.
All right. Okay, quick one. Now for Yenko.
My in Zama Kaseba some. Electoral Commission was 1 year voter transfer. Marking Kane.
Probably the public announcement number.
Injo. Now, enyizo kwando. It should be regulated by law. Mashresia is in one announcement, on yet specific enough, on yet detailed enough. And the previously transfers are 1 year, no work there. Adjoining constituencies, on come or na politics na ye. On intino, Miss someone. On in there, the main voter transfer exercise, 1 month per papa no words out issue. All the trouble and attention about ye piasumdwe wa Ghana. Intimate to someone there. One for modalities in Umbra clearly. In there on the 5th. What was started 9th, right?
Yeah.
One for modalities in the China Electoral Commission. Me did to one enyim, me ze from one a inframemu, ma catch one the enyize kwando. One me who modalities because Zayetin one from women oyamato. Memo example and the answer odofubi Jima sutil there. Enuanuma wowo afa was in Krofu fi asawase was in Krofu fi wofene gumwa was in Krofu fi kaswa ebinumi fi nima what she said in almost 5,000 me say for the purpose of transfer when you was one book winiba the 1 year transfer so ya no kora na chede we are in for trouble and there will be tension because the krobia ye woman obi enyim Krofu so the modalities no 1 year clearly.
Mama Tibi say so for me, if you say me call to my honorable tell Labi and I say honorable Fenyo Marking, they will me two about Kenya say have Kenya as number 1.
That's right.
Mean to me and fam mama to
Debbie just because a permasa and now be pedo do boost in vote. No,
I can do that.
You can't.
You should be living there.
Or you're there, you must be a resident. And so far, Electoral Commission has only come out with 1 A there. It should be 1 year. Yeah. But there are other specific adjoining constituencies in Kawana because Obi was Asebu. And when they win about equal Swedru, Asebu Pomaze. Or your walking distance and suffer no new win about. Yes, is it the case there? Obi Frida will vote more Gomwa Ebi will win by a certain margin. Okay, you migrate so exactly. There is Bibi or Kodo or Yania says that Bibi yetin from Mama, ye bonde will not asomdreba. Osanda Zamertano or Dofuna Cano or you and go for 5,000. The master was asking Martin a year ago, and just 3 days ago, the person confirmed that there's a tallest. Mama me to me Jizzy there or you no corny there. Now answer continuous registration. Over 80 people were true was in a year challenging. Oma in Jizzy there, Manuel Casey. None of them has showed up. Obiare Gwan. As at last Friday, committee in setting, about 42 of them wamba. You could show me now bro, and my team did well. House number 1 million, you could you could be said landlord, also you will be at them into Kofunegwan. On them the challenge process and obwa, Emma, if fail, then we are committee challenging tea, or actually be now Branabe Chade if you win back. Into a years quando, Abaya, but to yen attention. Electoral Commission, they be a message as from Jena Baba. Ne casino of Electoral Commission, though. In Jamabo, about down the pay, but Mimbana, Macanity. All right. Intimate strength in his quando. 1 year the Mazin man. Number 2. Oh, my. It's so they are. And so be in Obi. Obiso so they are and Gino Obi. No be so they, no so say, Obotunwa ye bibia. The least you can do is to observe him. Hear them be. Martin from him. Bakada Ghana ye refu ya bokosam Kwame Nkrumah ne Ghana hwe edwuma kasa kasa oye hwa champion ne soja ben obey us operation feed yourself feed your industry. We have various factories industries in various townships in Ghana. Regional level will create project oil self sufficient will create IGF internally generated fund that wobotu was a development. Shenda Ghana most of these businesses have all collapsed. Nasananado, Ose, Ghana Sika, ne focusing 1 district, 1 factory. Martin from him there, Ibinum there, on to me yet. Namibisa there, enje ezikanfo na woyɛ ima yɛn nyinara yɛnyɛ no mu mfaso a na de medwum na egun wɔyɛ den na wɔyɛ wɔn bradodo a na yɛnya fango sika nti ɔno yɛ asɛm a yɛdo to mfra no na yɛ debate ne yɛ na ne krakra no ɔman mbo na mo adwuma pa mo yɛ because mo adwuma yɛ ɔkɔ etiri na odidi a what's a bias
I will tell you your observations about to quickly there.
Well, quick one. The we can about one district, one factory. Obi Bebisa. Bebisa, a very rhetorical question. Say, what kind of factory are we talking about?
So we have category of factories.
That is the point.
Which one are we talking about?
Yes, because
one district, one industry. One district, one industry.
Oba Mikroma.
Not answer.
We start a lot of block factories. We call them for factories.
What 3x4 DBI?
Yeah, factory.
But so we call a factory,
yeah, that's right. Yes. Ubenya. Ubetumienya. Uko ekurasi honoma. Nika.
Factory.
Nika.
Uyame bro.
Say no say a food processing factory. So they make an say. Into obi oyam konkonte, oyam ebro. You see?
Uyam nkati.
That's right. Ena. Metumi use our friends blender back. And
orange juice as for.
That's right.
This is a factory.
A factory. Ubetumi yogurt. Me kitchen tools kakra bi.
Na me natural one.
The Abisane say, what kind of factory Nanado say or Osino? Because if it's about curing the issue about unemployment, then if it is the type of kitchen factory and I say a block, whatever, then you need about 600, 700 of this in each district. Because we share the teaming youth, they say. Right? That's how people solve the problem now. And yet, one factory with no specification, one district, and they solve your problem. And in any case, if it is one district, one factory, because of commander there, then look at the country. So they make an say. And on to the home now, hey, look at the amount of money that was sunk into
35 million.
That's right. We have 275 districts, 170 something districts. So they make an say. Are we able to replicate this all over? From where and how? And then saying one district is just like one dam. One village, one dam. One village, one dam. When you come to Meme Honose, the villages are dotted around. So they are saying, Nana should come clear. No, because you see, if you talk about, scientifically, say one village, one dam.
One constituency, $1 million.
Maybe, let's look at these ones. One village, one dam, right? Scientifically, and yet possible. In a sense, if you build dams, I don't know it to be because, as I say, they're dam, but borehole wells near there. So, look, I had
but borehole in your bad.
Nana should be his advisors and as a woman, they should really give him, the right info.
It's born out of political mischief and
not necessarily because
are those issues one district, one dam, one whatever,
one village, one dam. One village, one dam. No. What I'm saying is that it is not feasible.
They are doable.
No, it is not feasible in the sense that
So those areas,
I am telling you. Let me explain to you. Say if you look at the villages, right? Every village now you see dam at the manor. You are talking about the size of the dam.
Yeah.
Land I be cover. So they make land I be cover. And now, who yet multiple dams in Shotoa. So they make there will be total flooding because when digging big when reducing the size of that, he has not even come out.
Okay, but detail him, bro.
Yes, he has not come out with the size of the dam.
But memoir to us wrap up on this one. Honorable Akon, Ashanti Regional Minister, also making kind of mountain. Alex talks about bias, but tell him your bias is in his favor That is why you have allowed him to set the agenda to suit him with unproven allegations.
Hey, Lexis, I want to call Ashanti Region. Introduce me to quite. A one can only PCK Chiche. May ya pila petition of one bra.
No.
Otia no promise there. Obama for 2 years. Lip in the Make the petition cry or promise. Warrior budget or promise. One man into. What can Ashanti on his intro? Oh my,
yeah, working on it.
Mommy, please. Oh my,
in
your best.
But the all can, the money who is
good for the debate.
The all money who is Kasana mo Kasa. Muslim for saying, and now he talks about category of facts and the types of dam you want to pick up.
Please, I can say,
I'm making a point. If you are talking about the factory. I've given you various
categories of factories.
Various, systems. You can describe
as a factory.
A blender, a juice squeezing factory. Goji, the different goji. Yes, it's a food processing plant. A food, what do you call it? What do they make? And tell us the type of factory he wants to establish.
Hey, Omahin, I am Dano pay. Professor, politics inti, wakaka sort. I am the.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Mama Kasa Mincho. Tama a champion or introduce Operation Feed Yourself, Feed Your Industry. Na Ghana ye fan gusiko. Na Ghana yesika some on cross road them. Zame train there. One district, one factory no. Need to mind the district biara or one potential. Waka there. One district, one factory. Only each other sebi. How you want to ridicule the policy? No, obisani dem or your bojo no. Mema we futu for instance. Na ye wo Pomazi Poultry Farm. Pomazi Poultry. Or survey a futu gomwa
and the
environs in your creative huge employment. Na ye wo Mankwazi Farms. Or 7 crofo. Now we had contractors.
But these are spelled out.
That's his problem. You want to build a factory of the commander. Then we assess you.
Spell out the type of factories you want to put out.
You have to come out with a policy. Okay? It starts with policy. Then the fine details and the specifics has to do with implementation. Obviously. In all sincerity, he knows. Sananado kade one district, one factory. Oka factory and a jumaza over solve unemployment situation. Share memo example. Time I hear campaign. I'm kade. Nyami Adom na me be MPA. Me introduce a taxi work and pay. NDC for work radio do. Special assistant to the then MP. Okay? Or through kwa say na taxi krumpo car krumpo ne boya he over 300 million. Wobe spray wobe yeneni after your market no company collapse or kwenye sika no wahi. But today by the grace of God adwene na muntu amutui there were over 65 taxes in Winneba obi anenyi tua. Look so be so then in Tasa yedi mesida a champion ye kutu a champion of blessed memory nyamisha nekra oye or the boy man Ghana. He create please let me finish. Please let me finish. Let me feed yourself. Please,
got all of us.
You cannot finish. Professor cannot finish. I will do it. May of you. No, may of you. No, Yazina Makasa. Yeah, may of you. Kutra Champon. Oh, yeah. Okay? He set up regional industries at the regional level. Oh, yeah, self-sufficient. The Mabre no Kutra Champon, only loans in fact, because he ain't into, oh, yeah, IGF. No, be unfunctional. Kwame Nkrumah, Zamreka nye there. Nanado na sama wakan. Every district, every main town, every region in this country, what potential.
Okay.
Only the margin, only no solve unemployment situation. Okay. Then even them 1 million a fund for each district. Look, in Chemi is simple. In Yimde every year, district assemblies are being disbursed not less than 2 million Ghana cedis. Only a district assembly disbursement. GOG, Government of Ghana, wo projector or director on Fesikanen Fa Assembly. I bone a contract. I would ya on so not less than 1 million Ghana cedis. Ye wo donor agencies are what support your friend then World Bank. What's what projects are what disbursement not less than 1 million.
Okay.
So say what can they?
All right.
What allocate 1 million? Sikan was I? No. In Gemino or the hot political mischief.
Okay, so
now what the other man?
President John Dramani Mahama.
Mama Jatum the Mumbo lose election. You are thinking of Harun Idrisu. Now what kind endorsement Watamale? Are you aware of the Harun endorsement? Yes, Badwam has endorsed Harun Idrisu as your next flag bearer after losing 2016 elections. Are you aware?
All right.
That is what he said. Yes.
President John Dramani Mahama will be in the Central Region this week for a 5-day campaign tour with 5 more community days senior high school buildings
why my brother is upbeat.
Completed in the region. President Mahama will start his tour with the inauguration of the Adom Community Senior High School. While in the region, the leader of the National Democratic Congress will visit and pay courtesy calls on the various traditional councils, interact with identifiable groups, and address party supporters. Constituencies that will be visited in this tour include Aguna East, Aguna West, Gomua East, Gomua West, Gomua Central, Ekumfi Infantiman, and Cape Coast North. The others are Cape Coast South, Ekumfi, Esukuma Odobin Brakwa, Ejumako Enyanisiem, Besiase, Ewutu Senior East, Ewutu Senior West, and Commander Edina Eguafo Ebrim constituencies. And a sign, Joyce Bawa Oktari, spokesperson John Mahama 2016 campaign. So it's a campaign tour. We will try and monitor and see how it goes. So the abuse of incumbency so and be a part of a campaign tour. But His Excellency, I am back on a 5-day tour in the campaign tour in the Central Region. Back in gospel for release, but quickly, I mean, and Carl said dependable here about home for one other woman as I come here, Koso, Badwam, Sasuna, Lucky About Clinic. Dependable for number would in your 0272 220 222 in round the Badwam, Adom Co capsules and a mixture, Adom Co ointment, Adom Co Plex, Dodo Lancasa, Doniche, Kumasi, Takrade, Takwa Kofrodia, Unyabi Ato, El Honum, Sasuna. Lucky About Clinic for to say, and they yadibia than a crankro, a dausibiano, one enkudi in Shiemu, na baby intiminko. Ghana, one crabata, a young mochi, Afonate on Shim, Echo Ivory Coast. For Lucky About Clinic on 0243 201244, na 0277 4658 55 na only one and Kasakama. Akufuado, I won't take forward gifts to give contracts. Nana Akufo-Addo has assured Ghanaians bidding for contracts under his government will be transparent and will not be induced by material staff to favor others. In a subtle reference to President John Mahama receiving a Ford gift from a Burkinabe contractor who was subsequently given a government contract, the New Patriotic Party flag bearer said gifts will not determine who gets contracts if he comes to power. Having visited Hamley in the Lambusi constituency prior to his tour of Nandom, Nana Akufo-Addo noted that the first road one drives on upon entering Ghana from Burkina Faso is the road from Hamley to Nandom, which leads further down south. These roads, he stated, are in deplorable conditions. Having driven on them on his way to Hamley, I quote, "This is not the road Ghana should be introduced to people from Burkina Faso, this dirt road. We are going to do something about it, take it from me. People should have a better impression of our country than this road." And he said he has assured that his government will do everything possible to make sure there's a link road from Hamley to Nandom and further down into the Upper West region is constructed. So that's another on this one. And probably I'll tie in with this one, Tell Abiti.
Yeah.
The president has made me his campaign. It looks as if the only way the NDC will get a third term is when I am sick or dead. Issues of life, death, and health are in the hands of the Almighty. I do not have cancer, contrary to the wishes of the president, His Highlands, and the NDC. I will leave matters in the hands of the Almighty. because I believe and I continue to say the battle is the Lord's. Okay, so this discussion because of matters of health of our flag bearers and tying it into this one.
But I want to tell Nana Akufo-Addo and those who are his advisors, so we will not be drawn into discussion about his health. We will not. And I won't talk about it. If he thinks this is the way to win sympathy of Ghanaians, I'm sorry. A friend falls, a friend says false start.
Is election about sympathy?
Look, you see, the American say, the NDC, Sebi, we don't run hospitals. We don't have labs. You run it. So the American say, we call a headquarters, we don't have a medical laboratory. You have radiology. We don't diagnose people of any disease, and therefore, and then, secondly, too, the papers, those who made publish it, I don't know. And and NDC papers, and papers that are aligned to the NDC, I don't publish anything. Those who leaked that information are their own people. It started with African Watch, then Daily Guide. But you see, Daily Guide, I was even surprised. Say he had to make it front page. I mean, Masa, yari, why nenyari? Why nenyari? But what we are saying is, say Obibeka Kra at least expected Daily Guide to be championing that cause. But you see, they planted the story themselves because of lack of message, and therefore this is what you are going. I mean, this is what they are not trying to hinge on. My friend, you cannot hold on to a straw. It will not wash. It will not wash. I can assure Nana Akufo-Addo that if there's a tangent is going to go, I'm sorry. NDC, please, because you see, the first was tell the president. Read that. Have you heard John Mahama talk about the health?
Has made me his campaign.
Have you heard? Have you heard John Mahama?
The only way the NDC will get 10 is when I'm sick.
You should come again. I'm very sorry. Say, have you heard John Mahama? Talk about Akufo-Addo's health.
He said, I do not have
you
cancer.
Heard John Mahama?
Contrary to the wishes of the president.
John Dramani, have you heard him or anybody on his platform? What can say about John Mahama, Akufo-Addo's health? Please, let us, wise up a little. And then make Nana Akufo-Addo say, it will not help you. Look, Nana Akufo-Addo must understand, say, what about before? And yet, John Mahama only not contest before. Who the free HSS by ye BTU? So they make an say. First one, they will say, what I believe in Ghana. Ghana forces we don't believe in you. 2008, you see, I believe in Ghana. Ghanaians say we don't believe in you because we don't trust you. We didn't vote for you. 2012, our free SHS is coming. One will say they don't believe. Say over to me here. Sorry, I say, and then one man, one whatever, one man, one village, one dam. They say you're feasible. After they want fear and wait, look at where you are going. Nanado, please. Nobody is interested in using your health status as a campaign, for campaign. No. Your mama will not do that. Me sitting here, I will not do that because we are all human beings. Now, that even from who work hospital card, hospital card. I mean, let's speak to the issues. He is talking about things without coming out clear. No matter how can the factories how can he should tell us. You see me about Achampon. Operation Feed Yourself. How the buy or engineer system no amount for encourage people to go into farming. So there's all these are Voradep, whatever, or establishes a man. You cannot compare that one to one district, one factory. Papa, we can watch them. So there's now 1 million to what each district. On one can each constituency. On one can say We are already spending, multiples of that in each district. So the maker say, just saying 1 million to whatever, it's bringing us back. And then the culture say, change is already happening. It's happening.
But not on the Hamley Road.
And the maker say, look, you see, sometimes, Nana Akufo-Addo ni promises, no, say no corner. I believe, say, one of these days he should pause. No, only President Kufuor Transi, no tune fukakra. I'm telling you, he needs a serious, advice from Agamaka's uncle, President John Mahama. But one year because he was saying this atari. But me person uncle President Kufuor, because President Kufuor, maybe 8 years. When Timmy and yes, I root Nina. President Kufuor will tell him why. After 8 years, Hamile road no, when Timmy and ye. So the maker say, but there are a baby more honor. I'm not saying President Kufuor one year coin. But I just want to tell you, say, President Kufuor about 8 years, when Timmy and ye Hamile road no. And yes, on you. So the maker say. And it is how come baby, I'll be go. That's what also be a quota. Who come baby, I'll go a quota there. And I make us say, Uncle Nayan Tuniful. I can make us John Dramani Mahama, non tuniful, but or by because they send the NDC atari. Into Uncle President Kufuor, I am sure, say, Obenya wise counsel. President Kufuor will advise him, or catch and say, Shawano, and Semna Okakano, She, not one fancy children. Everywhere you go, promise galore. Everywhere you go, free thing.
Nanado is speaking to the realities on the ground.
My brother,
and are just talking.
My brother, he's just talking. Because you see, Mayor, you see, they be MPs, and I say politicians, promising. So they make an say, Mayor, this thing, we don't deserve this. Uncle, I don't any backyard. Don't come here. 8 years of MPP. Want to be solving the constituency, all the problems on the constituency. Were they able to do it? And now say, maybe sir. So Hamile Road no, no asphalt. And obedi caterpillar go that is not. You see what it means. They say development a process. You start from somewhere. Okay. And then you want interchange. You want Accra. Circle. Interchange you need Chrome. You want interchange. You want Sopo line. It be the next adjoining town. You best starting kakran and no near friend development. It is a uko baby not say. I mean, you should be advised. Promises okay. Also right, so you should come clear.
But from the former MC Techima Prince Donina before Afenua was say Minkan Show. I am not surprised the NDC are not comfortable with the promises of MPP because even what the MPP bequeathed them, they were not able to take proper care. For example, the tomato factory MPP built Techiman in Techiman has been turned into pure water factory. The three irrigation projects. The three irrigation projects MPP constructed in Techiman have been left to rot. Under these circumstances, how can they trust that such projects are doable, let alone embarking on them? Former MC Prince Donina.
Look, let me just quick one. Nana is telling us that one district, one factory, or the tomato factory has now been turned to water factory. So we don't need the water. We don't need the water.
Pure water.
But it's a factory.
Is
it a factory?
Category of factories.
Is it a factory? You know what I'm saying? They have not come. They have not even told us the kind of factories. In America, if a tomato factory have been converted into pure water factory. But it sounds to it's a factory, isn't it?
All right.
So the maker is it not a factory?
Your looks are subject to another intent, malicious, which probably we can serve you with. No, the intent, the looks, with malicious intent.
That be non-verbal communication aspects.
Non-verbal
interpret body language. Na Morocco Monica no wara atwe eye host ntina Air Force Astro. No wara nyim there nyam. Man come as
Okay, Koso.
I've not invited you
No,
to
quickly meet with your. Yeah.
Zaru can onyim there politics into no academy.
Oh.
Onyim pa.
That's the answer will come because of politics.
I will tell you, Yaman Akwenya.
And then Wakasa be brave. Meaning, Kuagazenga by some Mumano or Triana Mikasa.
Yaman Akwenya, no Kasa. Oh, Yaman Akwenya.
Okay, go ahead.
Omampenyin kufo. Obezi omampenyin no na menyu Africa na wo university. Papa bi our friend Dr. Ecospio Gabra. The man brain who's akotin wo Rollins abem. Kufo ka de na bredo. Obohwe Emma Ghana yenya fango ye tu fango Obohwe ma ya health insurance ya resolve the cash and carry problem because 2000 election one of the key issues are not work and want some cash and carry. Okay, youth employment want some do the youth employment policy be baba oba address the youth employment situation. Lastly, transport sector na Ghana akwentu oyezen oka metro mass asem NDC through Dr. Ecospio Gabra kade abrochimpo health on ye free abrochimpo healthcare on ye free oza America ye mfato mekepa NDC mpanyimfo wobeke vas woba addressing a student that's a kufore kade the health insurance baban on to me ye NDC fo na wokan samoboa onkada moboa no omampanyin kufo bay all ye health insurance me ye nyina ye huni inde health insurance wo 2 metro mass buses okay me ke the NDC fusi na twetwe there those days na you osa no onye city express or etwem onye aza ben bia botum aye because ye were STC that was NDC fu kanyen omampanyin kufo bay or the metro mass bay Ghana fo what to need kufo bus nye kufo na okada won finish into do Ghana fo na wotun kufo bus yeni Atamos bus yeni John Mahama bus yeni Rollins bus ye wo kufo bus o sande kufo ne hihye papa oyey otototo akwando onu nti na yenya da mazo otedem youth employment the me youth in community policing the me wo friend Zoom Lion company one was sanitation ejuma woye naze omampanyin kufo nhihye ye oze bay na damazi obey in the yenya youth employment agency work from krofo is that policy it is that policy and this for enwa enyize kwando yeah politics no be so na den na ntasa man condemn.
But why do you keep talking about Daesun?
Oh, na say it's a vision. Okay. Obi nye nenyusuaze hun eni obi nenyusuaze hun sayine ya adwena o man enyim bredodo a nkrofo aka kire me de edwuma muntumi ye ankrankra edwuma afem politics afem anyame na adometu maye otwe he is a professor.
I'm not.
No. In the American terms, Ghana na ye bibi dodo there or there ye professor. A charge will university MPhil. I acknowledge you as a university lecturer, for that matter, professor in the American terms, not the Ghanaian either way you're strict there. You're a doctor, you're a professor. Once I am a part-time lecturer at any university, I call myself a law professor because I teach at the university. What title? University is a charge or what? Or then you're the main to make for the in that context, not that it's a professorial title, no one confer, but it's a professor. Jitum na yanko yenim. Awinim. How you have navigated your way in life and where you got into. Nana Akufo-Addo, obwe na anu no ke bibi. Mojini hey, onto me ye.
Don't say Hamley Kwano, 8 years of the NPP. What happened?
Martin. Before the 8 years of NPP, we are 20 years of PNDC, NDC.
Don't do collaboration.
No. Hold on, please. You've asked a question. Let me answer you on my end. We have had 20 years of Rawlings administration. I agree with him that governance or a continuous process. I agree with him. And I agree with this suggestion there. The fact that young year project be wahan on in check the young year will baby. I agree with him. But we are putting it in a context in terms of policy. Create to override. We not all complaining. Yen complain of unemployment.
Why not?
Exactly. Yen complain that Brebo Myers in be. Yen complain about project. Share. Mete parliament. Parliament. Marco Kumasi airport. Mete alcohol. Manko quarter. Na make a business. Runway. No order do. Ina what the asphalt kakre gudu. Na was it aeronautical light? What is she said them rubber ya plane boat to anifa? Na wait to mwaye juma. Ina afi wa expanded $29 million.
You want to join?
Political
But you want to join?
Member.
President Akati says,
Mami Kensi. $29 million. Some koto infrastructure be there, as in building, as in extension of your friend and existing.
But do you know what went into this $29 million?
If you allow me to learn, I'm the way I mean, I'm impure.
Koso.
Mamankasa.
Koso.
$29 million. Most of them, most year runway in on your aeronautical light. Now, mo fix it. Zamika in the Napo, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, or be a question of parliament. The market $29 million. Moment and breakdown. Jifa Ativo, Honorable Transport Minister, then, or the breakdown by. It was not specific enough. The speaker directed there. She should come back with the specifics. Breakdown at the lowest level. Menyokasi yombodi. Yam for non twenty. Waka commended sugar factory. I am the others aba. Memman and fortune being at Professor Mons of blessed memory. Okra China, CDB loan. Okobobosia, why a railway. Good idea. Gas infrastructure, good idea. Oil, a year nazoka kahun. 1 million 3 billion, and this is for by what's a biambon sema one. Let me feed all ya some papa. In him that 3 billion, Chinese phone conditions I wasn't man. There, by this time, in tune and put in place system about draw, sikana, or a day to a penalty. Asat last year, minority, through Dr. Koto say, yamma pressure. The look Ghana Rebocca. What bay I was a 3 billion won't to mean GBU. What bet 1.5 billion because what book? Nesika wait to my Chinese for enjoy. No. Penalty, charges, and kete. Sika ye tuaza my Chinese bank now what boy free money I has $200 million. It convert to
for work no done.
For work no done. Semi Trakoshia, finance minister, on the country now for your market. A 1 year press conference.
Our expense as a country.
Oh, my, it's not your Miss Mamma London. In him, don't know to buy the Mrs. Massaman. Tobara. Mr. There, as last year. You are propaganda. I will not kick. Yes, in a minute. As last year, CDB loan and Walker Gen. In a penalties, I won't just for not assessing the funds because it meets the conditions and Chinese for conditions are what they say. You have spent $200 million plus.
I won't draw your attention because at our expense we've lost such a huge amount of money. Is that the case?
It is so.
Okay.
Team. Okay. Man bet to 2 men
and confuse him. No, but it's
time you don't have
wrap up for us.
I'll boycott your program one of these days. $200 million. Na yama on pressure in minority through yen finance committee for your ward. Yen doctor Akoto say yama pressure and the finance minister or back parliament there or back cap. No, or back cap there. When we are send won't to mumbo. Won't to wabakau into a budget $1.5 billion.
Instead of $3 billion.
Yes. Now converted $200 million at the time, which had been paid free money to the Chinese. It converted to cedis or 800 million Ghana cedis. Oh my, we are sure.
So in effect.
Remember.
Just wrap
up another example. Oh my, what's all one? Yetina mean castle. Now, Brasada.
No time for Sada.
No. Remember, it's an all-inclusive discussion.
Wrap up on this one.
Yes, I'm wrapping up.
Hamley Road has not been done.
Oh Christ.
Okay,
oh Christ.
You see, no. We are not discussing Sada. So just
oh
wrap it
man,
up here.
Oh,
Just wrap up here. Just wrap up on this one. But me producer I draw my attention say me ni honorable tell abi ya one and as he pia o che e formo. Nti ba kan e dey say you there. So say dey come on.
now, Ibasada,
Yeah.
Aben Kobobo said 200 million for 3 years.
Yeah.
That was by a project which was laudable. At the end of the day, no, as on November 2015, Abosian Omacho ya ben tue no. Na we tue si hunu kote 99 million.
Ah,
Yes, Sada would tue the coupon match because it was a compound interest. Into know what interest what charging until the total sika ben tue sa aben simobwa they should hold a press conference. Me ntia kofi. What you a total of 299 million Ghana cedis, principal plus interest. And that the members we issue coupons, okay? Into coupon mature no, what you. So now, your analysis.
my honorable tell abi me for me see what happen.
Me debesi. Now, it's 99 million interest from the taxpayer. 200 million.
No.
And Kosiga. It's 800 million one. In a 1,999 million.
In code, gone waste.
Gone waste. So now break it down. So if NDC back at the waste school, why a interchange? I am telling you that. Mananadro kade waste. Sika obak say obako. Ye botum yata ye factory. Ye botum yata ye juma. Ye botum yata aboga na fo. Ye create juma. These are the realities we are dealing with.
That's good. I will tell him, Pacho, quick one. MC President former Asadi Abase, come now tell my honorable MP tell Abi that all the equipments to transform tomatoes into paste were installed. Information reaching us indicate that the factory has been sold to whoever, and that person is rather using the water facility in the factory to produce pure water. Huge taxpayers' money were invested in the project to help tomato farmers in this area. So it's not a question of pure water also being a factory. Anyway, good morning. Disappointed BA man who cannot complete a sentence. Okay, that is to me. This one says, good morning, my NDC and ignorance. I can't just guess. From Nanajiman Prempe Tepa. Another one gets through here. It says, please, we are still counting on you to inform. Okay, that one is. And then this one is to my pastor, Apostle Selassie, Adair from Osof Mame Heti. And today is your birthday. Oh, I never knew. Today is your birthday, and I'm reading teases here from your wife. I greatly thank and appreciate God for your time.
Yeah.
Mebaso. Also, happy birthday.
He went fishing in the Red Sea.
Went fishing. But it's too huge.
In the Red Sea. In the Dead Sea. Sorry. Dead Sea. No life. Look, you ask us to just Usi Yenka Hamile Asem. Oko Osi 20 years Rollins. Now, Waba.
But the amount of money that has been lost.
Listen to me.
Under my watch.
Oh, please.
These revelations are indeed.
Please. You can. You see, meba. Look. Chem baby abanya bobusia. Right? Eko bobusia. Ontua interest.
But with the sheer negligence or deliberate...
No. Today, the Chinese, the CDB loan or can that is what has given us Atuabo gas. That is what has given us Atuabo gas. And it is paying for itself.
It's
misquoting. It is, please. Please,
okay,
come again for what?
No, but you
can see that is what Onima. That is what has given us Atuabo gas. And you 2 million I bet you only see. And NDC, and Kobobosia, and Fantuo Keke. And you know, if in a wisdom, te Ukobobosia. Now,
who got it 3 billion?
Who got it?
Different between 1.5 and 3 billion. That could 200 million.
They are just looking for
Look,
fish. Where
look,
they,
don't get
no,
conscious
please,
of
please,
no,
please,
Mama,
please,
don't
please.
correct
I don't
Mama,
correct.
don't
Don't correct me.
Mama,
Don't correct me. Don't correct me.
I will correct you.
You shouldn't correct me.
Yeah.
Don't correct me.
You keep your
you have
the opportunity.
you have the opportunity.
No.
What I'm saying is that
have
this
the-
gentleman,
I will.
my brother was given the opportunity. What I'm saying, Nana do say, baby, I'm foot through Ghana. I said, I promise, a friend say, so obesi hostels, zongo, nina. Ah, man for cancer to me, no. Ah, man, 2 man. And then, or see, baby, I'm foot through Obiano. Because you see, if you go to Hamile, now catch what I'm saying, Hamile Road is not giving a good impression about Ghana, right? Uncle, other places. Because any Hamile go on a entry point. Uko westwards, you see
a lot of entry points.
a lot of entry points. Some of them are footpaths. I hope say how no so could do one more campaign or catch us over done first class routes. And anything that make catch and say, Nana do say they will say only advices. And anything no Uncle seeking wise counsel if you or Mpenpensenmu and Kameka so mra Flagstaff has no be who John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. At least on why it is why busy cry man akwa Emisata PK Vice President, His Excellency. But you see Okwa you can say one way you be suspended no. So they say anything no Uncle or Mpenpensenmu no me say Mpenpensenmu say o Mpenpensenmu buy no. Kumasi roads, Kumasi. Me what do Apiedu Kote roads ni nyina no. Ni nyina in Kumasi. As I want to see, ni adi nyina went me anye. So that a day until went me anye. No question say me ye so for lie. Na bibi until the me person can say.
Nando doesn't know.
Oh, the enemy can say he's on a wild goose chase. He's fishing in the Dead Sea, looking for a fish where there's no oxygen.
Right.
And you know, the American say the comparisons I mean you have animal or trade fire what you got CDB loan and then see Hamile Road. And another so be what
but the next discussion I'm interested in the revelation of Yabano. No, almost $200 million
that
going
is not factual,
waste.
my brother. It is not factual. It is one of those concoctions. Look, the same person you're concerned about, airport. Look,
29 million.
Wait a minute. Mpenpensenmu oba be kono to go change bi no to amanfo.
I want to.
To the beggar. Me say oto meba abosubodi e make no. Beautiful.
As a country.
Oto the man. I'm not saying say the oil any wrong.
We had more PMCC, PMMC.
The mean me bisa no. What I want us to understand say and you me lawyer ni. When this man comes no be chere me say na me throw chemical equation. I'll sack him from my office. So answer na me so me man me interpret laws in my mouth. So the make na say tafrate woman ye designs no woman ye quantities no ni ade no enye His Excellency catch woman so woman throw sa no ma no. So the make na say one can't tell woman say munye cement miensa woman no ye they are technocrats. Woman name the details. Woman name what goes into building a runway. Meaning, if you are talking about the runway, now see only the kind of place that we're going to do one more. It takes not just a mere asphalt and you build a runway. If that is what they are thinking.
Right.
Some go asphalt no one because plane airline there, the weight of the plane alone. What do they make say? Say one. If the thing is not well fortified, it may create a problem.
Okay.
The little dent on the runway.
Very much challenging.
The little dent on the runway, they be book plane number 2.
Okay.
They be book plane number 2. So they make it say, look, anything, say if they don't know, let me explain on that thing to you. You know the reason why. Let me explain on that thing. You know the reason why plane could talk in human. Let a pipeline. Undulating nature of the insurance and the book. A talk one. Wait for her. No wait for her. No wait for her. Okay. So say if you are comparing the runway to an ordinary asphalt road, the quota. You are getting it wrong. You are not telling the people of Ghana the truth. And it is all because you are not competent. You are not competent to discuss that.
Okay, all right.
You lack the competencies to talk about quantities if the far as construction is concerned. So anything you don't qualify to do that.
Okay, all right.
Anything sorry. Now, Muntimi, now we go back. You are now look. If we are talking about
if we don't qualify to talk about these construction quantities, but do we also qualify to look at Nanado, who's seen through his vision?
That is the reason why we are asking the technical questions.
Okay,
that you say you will build one factory, one district, one factory. I said, tell me the type of factory you want to build.
Okay,
is it the kitchen where you have
the blender,
that you produce a fruit juice, or the nika in my village?
Okay.
That you use to
Let's get to
he had more time.
We are wrapping up.
No, let me wrap up. Please, let me wrap up. What I'm saying is that, and two, he's talking about one district, one dam.
No. Who's that?
One village, one dam. He went to Sada. He went to Sada.
You are wrapping up. I said
he went to Sada. Let me go to
No. Honorable tell him. And then no. Pacho.
The only one village. I want to conclude.
No, it's okay.
I want to go. One village, one dam.
It's okay.
One village, one dam.
53.
No, 2 minutes. 2
minutes. 2 minutes. 806.
No, that was his time.
I don't have a problem.
No, 2 minutes.
It's all right.
But you had your time.
It's all right.
No, 2 minutes.
If that is what you say. An op-ed discussion, see. Me say 2 facts about abuse of public funds. My grounding on one. The CDB loan. We paid over 200 million.
And you call that abuse?
Can I finish? No, can I finish? Can I finish?
Are they approved?
No, can you stop this for me to finish? No, can you stop this?
He said abuse.
No, what is it? What is it? No, what is it?
Honorable Telabi.
What is it?
Honorable Telabi.
Please.
Honorable Telabi.
What is this? Can I finish?
No, you can't finish. You can't finish.
Choices.
No, I don't like that. Let me finish.
And I said to Mama Hama, no, and as I said, yes.
And no pay discussions.
No.
May you raise it there? $200 million plus was abused in a sense there. CDB loan, penal charges or may you could trade the Mexican free money. Marcus said that some waste or no, so you lose them 299 million. Put together 1,099,000,000. My argument and opinion there. The Mexican could have done more and more projects to benefit the people of Ghana to solve unemployment situation. Now, NDC, once I'm there, after 8 years, so far in this campaign, Sabasha, want to mean one there, will be a bit significant to be out of the ordinary. Ghana funti be that when they get re-elected. But I've given you an example in an op-ed discussion there. That what they are now do what they kufo by even Omahin Mekemesa in the holy pilgrimage hard. Why in politics mashe enyim gwase nkofo thousands of Ghanaians wokogu hard village. We never nkofo 27 na woko hard. 2 pen what to me kwe. No wogo no want to one kwa hard. No master so mo from man ketenkete wo to we deport one wa Ghana. Wogu enyim ase. And is that the way to run this country? Even religious pilgrimage. And then you come and sit here and you say, "And now don't to me yet. And now don't to me yet." But you know what you have, the mess you have caused in the Hajj. You know the mess you have caused in this Hajj. Only the mess I caused. Hey, you caused a mess in the Hajj. I caused a mess in the Hajj. Please.
John Mahama is a gift from God.
But Nana is equal a gift from God.
Ma-
You are a gift from God. Chief Imam or your religious member. Chief Imam or your religious leader. In Tokada, Mahama is a gift from God.
Yes.
He has equally said Nana is a gift from God. But now you know the gift from God.
He has sinned.
How about some?
He has sinned.
How are you?